An opportunity here at the home for the Atlanta Hawks. Looking sharp and focused for the task at hand. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jaden Ivey.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Up front, it's Bogdanović at the 4 and Duren at the 5. Thompson is out there with Ivey, and it's Cunningham in at the 3 slot. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. Okongwu is out there with Hunter, and it's Griffin in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, we get to see, Brent, 2 of the league's strongest backcourts tonight, and this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
So Detroit will get the first possession. Griffin against Cunningham. Five to shoot. Lets it go from 14. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Young looking around. And there's the pass to Murray. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Young. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. The shot by Ivey, no good. And it's the Hawks' ball. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
Here's Murray. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Ivey with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the evening. And that one misses. Hey, Brent, looking at the Pistons franchise, the rebuild process has been a long one.
Yeah, it's been over 10 years, Kevin, since this team has won their last playoff game. But you do have to be excited about the level of talent that these young guys have. And really, compartmentally, they fit together. So that streak is going to come to an end soon.
From past the arc, a putback. Rebounded by the Pistons. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Total focus from Bogdanović on that shot, ready to fire off the feed.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA, and on that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. Fifth best, Asar Thompson.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
Hawks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Murray against Thompson. Will it go? And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Looking at DeJounte Murray, it's amazing, Bren, how well he recovered from a serious injury just a few years ago.
Yeah, you never know how a guy is going to bounce back from an ACL injury and a complete year off from basketball, but he is back to full strength, and he has been awesome.
And he can't get the first one. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
Ivy against Young. There's the dish to Murray. Back to Young. Murray sets a screen for Young. Throws it up high. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Ivy with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Fires the 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
The D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And they pick up 2.
Defenders just too worried about Trae pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Bogdanovich. He dishes it to Thompson. For Murray. Thompson misses.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Murray against Ivy. Murray kicks to Hunter. Over Bogdanovich. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Pistons leading by 4. This one for 3. Hands it from downtown. Cunningham's got 5 now.
Yeah, Cade eager but not rushed that time, just jumping at the chance for the quick shot.
Murray the pass to Young. Murray a screen on Ivy. Here's Young, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Asar Thompson. What a luxury, Brent, it is to have Trae Young head up this team.
Unbelievable, just a walking bucket, and there's nights where you could just expect something special is coming at the hands of Trae Young. So much success in the early part of his career, and he hasn't slowed down.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, we're well into the season now, Brent. Our team's about where you thought they'd be in terms of rank at this point.
Well, there's always a few surprises, but those elite teams, they've done what we expected them to do, and that's rise to the top. It only gets harder to imagine that these teams would slip out of that position at this point.
And, Brent, you look at Detroit, from a raw talent perspective, they're loading up well.
Absolutely. They're pretty well balanced between what they give you on the perimeter and some of the interior force that these guys could play with, adding pieces each year in the draft, and now it's about fitting those pieces together. They have a very bright future.
The Hawks trail by 5. Inside, Hunter. Fades back. Detroit with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but They also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
Now, here is Young. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
That one goes in. Pistons leading by 3. Spins. Griffin against Bogdanovich. Pulls up on the elbow, and the jumper is on the mark. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
For the position he plays, Bogdanovich good at directing traffic, creating chances to score.
Murray kicks to Hunter. Back to Murray. Passes it to Hunter. Puts up a 3. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Cunningham with it. 23 points for him the last game against Milwaukee. Ivy dishes to Cunningham. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
For Bogdanovich, sometimes those mid-range jumpers feel like layups.
Murray against Cunningham. And it's Murray penetrating. Duran pulls it in.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Poked away. Griffin with the steal. Here's Young. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
We're looking at Cunningham here, Brent. There's always talk of how good a finisher he is.
He's got a really unique quality, Kevin, in that he can finish really effectively with both hands. So you add that dexterity to the size, and as a point guard, this guy becomes really hard to stop on the interior.
That one is off. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Hawks. He hits the second from the line. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
Such a wide-open look. Hunter's got his second bucket.
And the defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. The Pistons working the ball around now. The 15-footer. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Murray, the pass to Hunter. Dishes it to Okongwu. And the layup is good.
Well, the decision making a little bit better there. Hunter looking more comfortable on these pick and roll sets.
Now Ivy. He had 15 points last outing. Cunningham outside. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 7th rebound here tonight. Murray against Ivy. The pass to Hunter. Back to Murray. teardrop shot. Count it. Murray's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Pistons have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Murray against Ivy. The putback. Here's Wiseman. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Hayes subbed in for Griffin. Then for the Pistons, Alec Burks checked in for Cade Cunningham. And Morris subbed in for Ivy. So it's the Pistons now. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Wiseman. To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Murray scanning the floor. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Murray's got 5 points so far.
Murray with no problem forcing the issue that time and mixing it up inside.
Pistons trail by 3. And the wide open shot from Morris. Off target from outside. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
Murray against Morris. Johnson in the corner. Burks with the steal. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. A different look here for Detroit. Marvin Bagley comes in for Duren, and it's Cunningham in for Bogdanovich. Burks for 3. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them. That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Murray's got the ball here for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Johnson sets the screen for Murray. Johnson outside. Good work defensively by Morris.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson, the pass to Bogdanovich. The Hawks again can't hit. Cunningham against Bay. Cunningham outside. It's over Bay. And the wing jumper offline. What a performance for Bojan Bogdanovich. He has been the story for Detroit. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
The guard set is Young and Bogdanovich. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Bay in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And you look at Bogdanovich, the Serbian sharpshooter, so skilled.
Yeah, Bogdanovich is a guy, Greg, that does just a great job of playing off the ball. He knows that's his role. He's got to find opportunities to get into space and be ready to knock things down. But it does not take away from that effort he gives you defensively.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Could you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
And Bogdanovich has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop-and-start deal for him. But when he's feeling good and when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And going back to the NBA draft night 2018, you remember this, when we first saw Luka Doncic traded for Trae Young.
And there's been so much talk about this trade, Kevin. I think we can agree both teams, it's paid dividends for both franchises. They've made immediate impacts, and in terms of Trae, he's quickly become one of the league's elite scorers.
And so Young nails them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now the Pistons with it. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Burks for 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Bogdanovich dishes to Johnson. Bogdanovich against Cunningham. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Cunningham passes to Morris. Wiseman with the ball. And it's Bagley in the corner. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Bogdanovich looking around. That shot misses. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Cunningham with that #1 selection, lots of expectations for him, so a steep learning curve to get to the level that he wants to play at, but he's got a great work ethic and he's going to give you his best effort every night.
Pistons leading by 3. Morris kicks to Burks. Here's Wiseman and dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
That's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Now here's Bogdanovich. Young outside. With the drive. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
And the Pistons with possession here. 3-point lead. And the pass to Burks. Morris with a screen on Bay. Burks for 3. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Capella. 9th in field goal percentage. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And as you said, one of the league's top 3 rebounders. He has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it. That free throw good from Wiseman.
James Wiseman just so tantalizing. You see that 7-foot frame, those long arms. A rare combo guy out there. It's going to be great to watch him grow.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Thompson comes in for Burks. And Ivy subbed in for Morris. And both free throws good for Wiseman.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And here's Young. 8 points for him. To the inside. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich against Ivy. Inside. And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Cunningham finds Thompson. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Bagley. The kick out to Cunningham. Ivy a screen on Bay. Cunningham drains the 19-footer. Cunningham's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Kay doing a great job of figuring out how it is that he's going to stay this efficient.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. Okongwu's checked in for the Hawks. A.J. Griffin comes in for Saddiq Bey. Bagley the pass to Cunningham. And the 3 ball is good. Cunningham's got the lead up to 10 now for Detroit.
And he's on a good pace here from 3-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Young against Ivy. And Young kicks to Okongwu. Here's Griffin. And Wiseman sends it back.
And Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
Pass to Bagley. Thompson, high post. Griffin on him. To Bagley. And it's Wiseman in the corner. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Bays checked in for Atlanta. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. The Hawks trail by 13. Griffin with it. Scoreless thus far. And stolen by Ivy. And now Ivy running the floor all by himself. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Twitchy and quick, Ivy can really be disruptive defensively with his hands.
Here's Griffin. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Okongwu's now got 9. And here are the Pistons now. They're on an 18-6 run. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Shoots over Capella. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Bay. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Pistons leading by 10. Cunningham on the wing. Bay pulls it in.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's Young. That time on the assist by Bay. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, you got to like his choice right there to go hard to the rack. Took it right at the teeth of the defense.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Wiseman dishes to Ivy. Thompson from long range. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. That has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Bounce pass Young. Cunningham against Bay. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Ending up with a close look. That's a great trip down the floor from Saddiq Bey.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Ivy with a screen for Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Wiseman. And that one drops for him. Wiseman's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Now, here's Okongwu. 14 points from him the last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
He also had 2 blocks that really impacted that game, guys. He really made his presence known.
Here's Cunningham after the basket by Atlanta. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. So for the Hawks, Hunter comes in for Clint Capella, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Trae Young. And then for Detroit, Bagley, he's checked in for Wiseman, and it's Bogdanovich in for Cunningham. Ivy against Griffin. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. To Bagley from the arc. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Bay into the lane. And that one drops.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pistons leading by 4. Now, Ivy. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. On the wing, Thompson. There's the 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Bay, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And with Marvin Bagley III, Brent, it just feels like he's been snake bitten in his young career.
Yeah, but Greg, you know this. If you can hang in there and stay confident, you get a second chance. And with that second chance, maybe this opportunity for Marvin Bagley is going to be the one where we can show that talent. Remember, second overall pick back in 2018.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Now here's Murray. He has 5. Kicks to Okongwu. Back to Murray. And Thompson sends it back. Murray against Ivy. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Size and athleticism of Jaden Ivey is why he was in the top 5.
Here's Murray. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Tries the spin move. Okongwu with the elbow. He kicks it to Hunter. Bagley with the block. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one. And watching Bojan Bogdanovic is just so fun. Must be great to be his teammate.
Yeah, he's got so much skill, and he's one of the more dependable players on the floor. He rebounds, he shoots at a high level, he plays with heart. Whether it's banging down low or shooting from 3, this guy makes contributions.
The first free throw is good.
One of the best shooters in the league, but what impresses me most about Bogdanovic is just how built out the rest of his game is. He's a complete player.
Cunningham, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. And so Bogdanovic nails both of them. The Hawks trail by 11. Passes it to Okongwu. Kicks it to Hunter. At the run, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I like Hunter with that frame and size. When he gets to the inside, there will be contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And Herter's such a talented swing man, and every year he seems to find a way to add a little bit of something to his game.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for Detroit. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Takes the 13-footer, and the shot is good. 6 points for Jaden Ivey.
And that's an encouraging sign from Ivey, a good rhythm mid-range shot.
There's the pass to Bay, and the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Capella's checked in. On defense, Detroit, a 12-point game. Murray, good.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
The Pistons shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Ivy. Now, here's Bogdanovich. His last outing, he had 18 points. Clock is at 3. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Murray dishes to Capella. Back to Murray. In the corner, it's Hunter. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hunter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Atlanta.
Hunter, a top 5 pick. He's out there to shoot threes, add the defense. But that offense, that's extra stuff for them.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Thompson in the corner. And Detroit again with the bucket. So it's the Hawks now. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of the game. Murray, no good. Detroit leading by 9. Thompson with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Ivy, no one around him. No good on the 3.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Pass to Hunter. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Hunter's got 12 points in the game.
Well, he can be dangerous in the pick and roll situation with that size. Hunter can't make the defense lay off him for long.
There's the pick. Cunningham for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Cunningham's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons going into the break with a 10-point lead. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. They're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Tough stretches on the road, hostile environments, but it's an opportunity to lean on each other and get through it.
Yeah, these kind of challenges can bring a team closer together, you know, especially when you band together and you pull out a win.
And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the Pistons.
Well, they got a huge boost from the second unit. Those guys came from the bench firing. It really changed the complexion of this matchup.
That was one of their advantages coming in, though. They've got reserves who can be starters.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
On the floor for Detroit. Up front, it's Bogdanovich at the 4 and Duren at the 5. Jaden Ivey is out there with Thompson. And it's Cunningham in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young. Murray outside. Back to Young. Okongwu with a screen on Ivey. Young's shot is off. Detroit leading by 10. And here's Ivey. Pass to Bogdanovich. Knocked away and stolen by Murray. Griffin with it. Picked up by Thompson. Outside for Murray. A three-pointer off the mark.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
The Pistons shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Cunningham, a screen on Young. Passes it to Duren. Here's Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. Detroit, no good that time either.
It's a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
In the corner, it's Griffin. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Great court awareness by Murray, just whipping that pass right over to the wide open man.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. The pass to Ivey. Thompson, a screen on Young. Ivey. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Young passes to Okongwu. Outside for Murray. 3-pointer. Okongwu controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 13 rebounds. Cunningham on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 25 points in the game.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Young passes to Griffin. Now Hunter. Back to Griffin. Cunningham with some nice D. Pistons leading by 9. Lets it go from deep. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu is now And Young, here we go. And the wide open shot from Griffin. Off target from outside. And stolen by Murray. Rebounded by the Pistons. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Duren. Out to Thompson. Bogdanovich against Young. Cunningham for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And he has 28 points for the game.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And here's Young, following the three-pointer by Cade Cunningham. Hunter sets a screen for Young, driving inside. Shoots the 3. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Hunter.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
So it's the Pistons now, following the three-pointer from DeAndre Hunter. Thompson passes to Ivy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Atlanta's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. It's Young on the wing. Back to Murray. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. And what I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent on that team.
Oh, they are. No question, D.A. Thank you. And Duren slams it in.
Cunningham finding the open man there.
Atlanta calls timeout. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Hunter. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Isaiah Stewart.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now here's Griffin. 5 points in the game. Okongwu finds Griffin. Three-pointer on the way. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Murray against Thompson. Back to Ivy. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. Here's Duren. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
One is no good. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
Detroit leading by 10. Ivy passes to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And good job by Ivy, able to spot the big opening on the floor.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. There's the drive. Outside Griffin. Back to Young. Detroit with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. He gets that one. Young's got 15 points.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
Now, here's Ivy. He has 6. They set the pick. Inside. Here's Duren. Back to Ivy. Thompson inside the line. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Okongwu with it. He's got 11. Here's Murray. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Pass to Duren. There's the dish to Cunningham. Ivy on the wing. Covered by Okongwu. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Murray with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Murray dishes to Capella. Ready by Bogdanovich. Detroit leading by 10. And here they go. And Duren slams it in.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. For the Hawks, Bays checked in for Okongwu, and it's Bogdanovich in for Trae Young. And a switcher also for Detroit. Wiseman's checked in for Jalen Duren. Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. Poked loose. Outside Griffin. Passes to Bay. Kicks to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Murray, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Ivy. He has 6. Cunningham outside. The pass to Thompson. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich.
Frustrating to go up against Saddiq Bey on defense. He's got length and quickness, and he plays tough.
Up top, Griffin. Lots of room. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight. Pistons leading by 10. Thompson outside. Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Pass to Ivy. Looking for Wiseman. He gets it there. Can't cash in from close range. And Murray. Here we go. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Murray's got 9.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
And the Pistons with possession here. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Here he goes. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside, Bogdanovich. Griffin kicks to Bogdanovich. Capella, the pass to Bay. Hawks passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Murray, no good.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Cunningham outside. Bogdanovich with a screen on Griffin. Now Cunningham. 30 points in the game. There's the triple. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 8. 1:12 left to play in the third. A beautiful reverse layup.
Bogdanovich, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair, and you know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Down low. Here's Wiseman. That one falls. He's got 11.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Ivy against Murray. To the paint. Here's Griffin. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Cunningham. Wiseman sets a screen for Cunningham. Shoots it. Wide open shot is on the money. And it's a 10-point Detroit lead.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Murray against Ivy. Murray outside. Pulls it up. That shot missing.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The guard set is Young and Bogdanovich. Johnson is out there with Bay. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And Morris with the 3. He may want to shoot more of those if he gets the chance.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Trailing by 13. And there's the pass to Bay. Back to Bogdanovich. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now, here's Cunningham. Wiseman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And there should be tons of trips to the free throw line for Wiseman. So tough to stop inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And free throw good from Wiseman. He hits both from the stripe. The Hawks trail by 12. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Capella with a screen on Morris. And the layup falls.
Great to watch Trae Young set plays up on a nightly basis.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Morris dishes to Cunningham. Morris with the screen for Cunningham. 14 feet away, and he connects with the jumper. Cunningham's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
That's good from Cunningham. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Now, here is Morris. Cunningham's shot is off. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it.
Here's Bay. Young outside. Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Johnson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one. Pistons leading by 11. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. For Atlanta, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Young against Morris. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bay. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Encouraging to see Saddiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
And, well, Detroit shooting reasonably well, 45%. Pass to Cunningham. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the fourth. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 10. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Cunningham with some nice D. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. No good from outside.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Young passes to Johnson, and as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the Hawks making a change here. Griffin's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Duran's checked in. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Now, here's Cunningham. To the inside. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 12-point game. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Burks against Griffin. In the corner, Bay with it. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now, here's Cunningham. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, some retro action from Kate Cunningham, the mid-range J.
The Hawks trail by 12. Pass to Young. Passes it to Bay. Back to Young. Takes a three. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Morris with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Back to Wiseman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. DeJounte Murray comes in for Bojan Bogdanovic. Detroit also making some changes. Thompson comes in for Alec Burks. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Monte Morris. And both free throws good for Wiseman. Here's Young. And they've got time, Greg, to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, still lots of time, but they have to play smart if they want to erase this deficit.
Now, here is Young, and it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul. Bogdanovic is checked in for Wiseman. Looking to get back on track here. Murray, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Duren slams it in.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
The Hawks trail by 16. It's Young on the wing. Ivey defending. And Young kicks to Capella. For three, Murray. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Ivey finds Cunningham, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Back screen.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm, or you're going to get a call.
Hunter's checked in for Clint Capella. Now, here is Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. From the wing. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. The pass to Cunningham. Inside. Shots good by Duren. Duren's got 6 here in this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Good on the bucket.
Great concentration from DeJounte that time, just playing right through the contact.
Detroit leading by 16. Pass to Bogdanovic. Dishes to Cunningham. He kicks to Ivey. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. And Duren slams it in.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here is Young. Pass to Murray. Cunningham against Hunter. Young from outside. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. Murray against Cunningham. In the corner, it's Griffin. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He said nobody thought we'd be in this position right now, and we are. He said he was proud of his guys, but he also said, now go finish this thing off and get this win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Thompson. Ivy on the wing. Passes it to Duren. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Such a growing part of Ivy's game, encouraging to see him pick up assists like that.
Here's Young. And he drives in. And you look at Jaden Ivey, Brent. First of all, he gives you great size in the backcourt.
Well, what anybody guarding him would tell you, Kevin, is he brings unreal athleticism. His first step is lightning quick.
And the first one drops.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They led by as many as 18 points. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Cunningham. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the boards.
Young, no good.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Now, here's Cunningham. Fires from 18. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And so it's Atlanta with it after the basket by Detroit. A nice shot by Young.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
Now, here's Cunningham. Over Griffin. Offensive rebound. Thompson outside. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And the Pistons lead by 15.
And looking at the stats, Bojan, one of the more prolific corner 3 shooters. He loves that spot.
Murray, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bogdanovich with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Ivy passes to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 22 points here for Jalen Duren.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bays checked in for A.J. Griffin. And it's Mills in for Trae Young.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Detroit.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they've put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Cade Cunningham.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. There's 25 seconds left in the game. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
When Bogdanovich drives, it's for a reason. He's made a good decision to knife inside.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so the Pistons can now just hold on to the ball. Now, here is Morris. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Cade Cunningham.